Several years ago, a man named Donald Mustard promised us a trilogy based on his game series called, well, it actually ended up just being a one-logy, Advent Rising. But he did get his trilogy in Infinity Blade. We are talking about Infinity Blade 3. This is one of the biggest franchises you can play on the iOS devices.
Donald Mustard also killed Colonel Plum in the library with the candlestick.
We're sorry, Donald.
Sorry, Donald, we still love you. We always will. And one of the reasons why we love you is because of the Infinity Blade series. I mean, in addition to Angry Birds and the Infinite Running games, this has become a genre unto itself, the swiping fighter experience.
Yeah.
You know, I was suspicious of this thing in the beginning because it looks so damn good, but it also played really well. It was a nice combination of old school punch-out kind of techniques. I mean, you're always looking for the tells from these guys.
You could call this Super Diablo Out 3. You could also play as the woman in the game as well. I forgot what her name is.
Yeah, it's Cirrus is the guy from the original series, and
Yeah.
you're right, that's the big difference here. You can also play this time as Isa. She's got her own different skill set in the game. She's much more agile, and she moves around a lot. She does a lot of karate kicks, and she seems like almost like a ninja.
And it's super fun. It is a derivative on the game mechanics that we've seen since the very first Infinity Blade. But again, everything is much more refined and it's still incredibly addictive. You still can't go anywhere that you want to, which is what every Infinity Blade player wants. They want to be able to.
True.
And that's going to happen. We're moving towards this ability to take this combat into a full 3D space.
Put it really well. It is like a movie set where if you glance behind there,
Don't look this way.
There's a guy back there sitting down eating a sandwich.
Yes.
And it looks very beautiful. Unfortunately, you can't go as deep as you could in Infinity Blade 2, which featured a lot more branching paths, a lot more of a sense of exploration, a better sense of place. It's still super fun, though.
It is.
But it does feel like now that we have reached the third game, I'm a little tired of it.
Yeah, but you need to get it, though, at the same time, right? It exists in two planes here because we've had enough
expensive.
Infinity Blade, but you still need to get it to complete the set, and it's still worth the $7 bill.
Only you do,
I mean,
because you're
it's-
the obsessive
Well, and
collector
it's
type.
also-
But you've played this game already,
We
and I
have.
think 2 is better than 3.
Well, yeah, but it also shows where they've reached with the graphics prowess of the team and of the hardware. And especially if you've got the new iPhone, you want to get the prettiest thing.
Well, give me a score for Infinity Blade 3.
I'm giving it an 8.5. How about yourself?
It's a 7.5 from me.